One of the best athletes in this light heavyweight division. Enter the former champion out of Grand Rapids, Michigan, Jamahal Sweet Dreams Hill. A lot of people were excited when he came off of Dana White's Contender Series and won the title, the first Contender Series alum to realize UFC gold. Were it not for an Achilles injury sustained on the basketball court, this man would probably still be the champion. But he has gone through the rehab, he has gone through the recovery, and believes he has come out the other side a stronger version mentally, physically, and emotionally. Only time will tell, but a big spot for Jamahal Sweet Dreams Hill tonight. All right, so here's the world beater, Khamzat Chimaev, wicked relevant in 2 divisions. Every time he sees you, he tries to take you down. Gotta think he's gonna try to wrestle here tonight.
That's exactly what he does, right? He wants to impose himself on his opponents. He wants to show his dominance when he's inside the octagon, whether it's on the ground in the grappling, as we saw in Kevin Holland, or whether it's him striking, as we have seen in the beginning of his UFC career. He has all the skills, but it's the mindset of Khamzat Chimaev that separates him from most fighters in both weight classes that he competes in.
And with respect to Conor McGregor and everybody else, I'm not sure that any athlete has ever taken this sport by storm quite the way Chimaev did back in 2020. Let's see how he fares in another big spot tonight. Our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jamahal Sweet Dreams Hill! And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending UFC middleweight champion, Khamzat Chimaev!
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. All right, here we go with the start of the round, and all eyeballs are fixed upon Khamzat Chimaev. More often than not, it's a short night at the office. How will he choose to proceed tonight? Will he go to the hands, or will he double leg here? First takedown attempt for the wrestler here, and he's able to get the more well-rounded fighter to the ground. So the striker gets a little bit off balance and pays the ultimate price.
But we know this is where this guy wants to be. Now, his opponent is a very good grappler, but this is his wheelhouse. This is where he makes his money.
Oh, looking for the submission now. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pinned in the triangle now. Submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense. Oh, nice.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here.
And another strike from the top lands for him.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Khamzat Chimaev.
Now he's going full mount. He's got to start throwing now.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. Chimaev's in half guard now.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Side control. Sweet Dreams Hill's able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. He's that guillotine.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, he got out. While sometimes our stat guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers, there have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way. Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions. Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Jamahal Sweet Dreams Hill. Trying to guard pass here, not today. No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions. Hill's back in full mount. He needs to try to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard. In the half guard. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight. Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why. He's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think. A lot of damage can be done from the half-guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. Going for that patented rear naked choke now. That rear naked choke is tight. He's working harder and harder to just secure the arm under the chin to make his opponent tap. Oh, bails on the submission now. Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though. All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Good work from the top here by Chimaev. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here. Sweet Dreams Hill getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes.
All right, listen, man, you're doing great, okay? I want more of the same. This guy can't do anything to you anywhere. You are controlling the entire fight. Stay sharp.
All right, so the fight goes the distance. He had all but guaranteed a submission win coming in. Certainly a lot of effort to try to close the show, but nonetheless a pretty complete effort out of him tonight. Yeah, he did a great job of attacking submissions. Every chance he got, he tried to finish this fight on the mat. He's a great grappler, but sometimes you're in there with guys that are just so well-versed. He did do enough, though, to earn a decision. All right, round two. All right, here we go. Next round is underway, and perhaps some discouragement starts to creep in when you attempt that many submissions and don't really get close to finishing the fight. Well, he had it on multiple occasions. He felt like he had found the right spot to get the submission, but his opponent has fantastic submission defense and was able to slip right out. All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area. Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it. Strong hook to the head there by Khamzat Chimaev. Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now. Chimaev's shot is blocked. Takedown defense is there. And they separate. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
Ooh, big knee. Active here in the clinch, and he lands a big shot to the head. Oh, and he defends another takedown here. I'm not sure when frustration sets in for the wrestler, but an uphill sledding thus far.
Well, he thought that he'd be able to secure these takedowns, and you can see him getting frustrated every single time this balanced fighter defends one. Hats off to the balanced fighter, though. He knew it was in front of him, and he prepared himself accordingly to defend these takedown attempts.
All right, so there's the takedown game on display, all set up, though, by the hands this time.
It has to be set up. You cannot just take blind takedown attempts. You can't just shoot. You got to set your opponent up. He did that beautifully.
Chimaev's trying for a submission here. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent. It looks like he's trying to get an arm triangle, but he's got to get to the opposite side, get his chest to the mat, and find that finish.
Oh, that is gonna do it. That's gonna be it. That's tight. Oh, he got out.
He actually bridged, got his hips up in the air, used his momentum to take him back towards his opponent's feet, chest down to the mat to get out of that deep submission attempt.
Chimaev's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Hill's in half guard.
Oh, right into mount.
Less than 2 minutes now to go in round two. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Khamzat Chimaev. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get it.
Oh, he's setting up for a submission now. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, and now he gives up on the submission.
Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly. Beautiful ground and pound. And that would cut it. All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Chimaev. All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise.
I love it. I love all the grappling that was on display there. But fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet.
Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Final seconds here. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Round three next. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, well, no surprise to see that eye continue to be targeted. Some replays from the previous round in which a lot of damage was doled out.
Well, the cut man's got some work to do to try to give this kid an opportunity to stay in the fight, because the reality is he has taken far too many shots to the eye, and now he's dealing with a nasty cut. He has got to change something.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round three of a possible 5. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Pretty strong jab there by Chimaev. Lands a nice straight. Back and forth we go.
Nice leg kick.
Now he's got the single collar in the clinch. Right now they separate.
They got checked.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
Well, that one should leave a mark. Outstanding leg kick employed there by Jamahal Sweet Dreams Hill.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What?
Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. You gotta be kidding me. He's out.
You need to work out his position.
Nice.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Jamahal Hill. Another ground and pound strike lands. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Chimaev. Oh, great job by him there to reverse things and get the dominant position.
Oh, he's going to triangle again.
Oh, submission defense holds up again. Working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles. Getting the mount here. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Oh, good shot landed there from the bottom.
Darce, yep, he's trying to hit the Darce here.
Oh, Darce choke locked and loaded. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
And it looks as though he'll let his opponent stand up here. Yes, he will. 1 minute to go in the round. Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be mindful that you don't gas out, but you gotta like the output on display here. Print the shirts, ground and pound. And there it is, another strike on the ground gets through.
Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle.
Oh, that looks tight. Oh, arm triangle inching closer now. Oh, he's out.
It's work. Come on, I'll stand you up. It's work.
Final seconds of round 3. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Sweet Dreams Hills in half guard. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
All right, bud, take a deep breath. focus here. You looked a little sloppy on your takedowns out there, okay? It's time to suck it up, get sharp, and get focused.
All right, so the judges' scorecards will be needed after this one. We'll get you some replays here, and always nice to see the offensive fighter get rewarded, and given all the submission attempts, you got to think he did enough.
And we've seen this more often now in fighting than we did before. A lot of times, as long as you're on top, you are winning. Not right now, and I don't think that applies in this instance. I believe his offensive submission attacks should earn him the victory.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, that is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. And now some separation.
He's got that single collar tie.
Oh, now.
Oh, he's hurting bad here. Ooh, what a punch.
Back and forth we go. Try to establish that jab. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Khamzat Chimaev gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there.
Look at him, he's setting up a choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up.
Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight.
Getting very close to finishing this Von Flue. He did a great job of keeping the guard.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition. Yep, gotta be very careful there.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Khamzat Chimaev. Oh, crucifix from the top position. Chimaev's trying for the Kimura submission here. Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Oh my gosh, how'd he get his arm?
Unbelievable. He looked like he was done, but he was able to slip the arm out and stay safe. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Lands the ground and pound strike.
He passes the half.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Jamahal Hill.
Now he's going full mount.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Chimaev's got the full mount. Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping for it. They're excited.
Under a minute to go in round 4. All right, right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that does. Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Sweet Dreams Hill's eyes closing up. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4.
All right, great stuff, man. That was definitely your round. We're moving into the last round here. This is the last 5 minutes of this fight. I want you to get out there and do more.
All right, let us get you some replays from the damage in that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the shot that opened the cut.
I mean, just some big shots landed over the course of that round. And he wasn't responsible defensively. He was trying to tough out way too many situations. You can't do that when you're fighting a guy like this. If he doesn't change something, he's going to find himself in trouble.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. All right, so here we go with our next round. In the previous round, he rocked his opponent pretty good. We'll see if he can piggyback on that momentum.
Let's see if he can continue the onslaught, right? He had his opponent hurt real bad, but he cannot rush. He still has to understand that a live fighter is in front of him. Otherwise, he'll find himself on the wrong side of a knockdown. Great timing on that double leg. Big right hook there by the champ.
Well, nothing in the unified rules says you can't strike from off of your back, and he did well there. Jamahal Hill gets up. He is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Nice job landing that
kick. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Jamahal Sweet Dreams Hill.
He passed the half guard.
Side control now. Oh, it looks like he's trying to isolate an arm, maybe set up a Kimura here, DC.
He's attacking the Kimura. Watch for him to step. Oh,
you gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. Was able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe.
Back to the stand-up now. Both fighters upright. All right, well, time is the enemy now, DC, and he's really running out of it. Fades upstairs and lands flush to the body.
When they land perfect, that is the reaction you're hoping to get. That one landed perfect in this fight. Maybe stop very soon. Beautiful job by the champion.
Oh, huge knee to the head. He could be in trouble here. And mixes in a takedown. Why not? Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Oh, tight submission attempt now with the doors.
Oh, my goodness, I think he might have it.
Oh, favoring position over submission.
Very smart decision. You never want to value the submission over keeping dominant position.
Oh, that's got to be discouraging as he gets right back up again. Looking to land the leg kick now. Collar tie here in the clinch. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
There's his jab. Another another shot here. Trying to connect now with the overhand left. No good. All right, so another takedown here by Khamzat Chimaev. Less than a minute now to go in the round. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Well, at this point, hard to blame him for headhunting, right? He has caused some significant swelling upstairs and continues to attack that area to great effect.
Absolutely. I mean, the guy has done a great job recognizing where he had an advantage, where he has an ability to separate himself from his opponent. He's done exactly that, and it's showing in his opponent's face with all that swelling.
Ground and pound strike there now. Hill's tough as it gets, but that eye is downright nasty at this point in time, and you've got to wonder, given all the swelling, if that might even be a fractured orbital. Not good for Lim.
Stop.
All right, so a competitive title fight tonight, Daniel, as many expected. 25 minutes, not enough to determine a winner. Slight lean to the champion, or what?
I do believe he's still champion, but that's why he's the champion. Because when the challenges are the biggest, he usually will step up.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 50-45, and 50-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
All right, so the welterweight cut, never seemingly an easy one for Khamzat Chimaev, but certainly no issues on fight night. He goes the distance and gets it done by way of decision.
I mean, we saw it.